My father was responsible for Fromm going into the Jewish music field. Fromm had been conductor in Würzburg at the opera. And he was already quite famous because he wrote a children's opera that was done throughout Germany and a full-length opera, besides a lot of other music. And then he was thrown out and he became, he studied organ. And he studied with Hindemith and was in Frankfurt. And my father said, you ought to study something about, and so he studied Hebrew.
But in Germany?
In Germany. And he came to this.
But I mean, what was the connection? How did your father know him?
Well, everybody knew my father. I remember when I was 4 years old, Herbert visited my father in Mannheim. I remember Herbert from then. And then, of course, he went to Buffalo first, became a music director.
Yeah, I know, but did he, Judaically in Europe, I mean?
He studied very much at the what was that Jewish school called in Frankfurt, that famous Philanthropien, and he studied there.
Why? I mean,
because my father said to him, when you go to America, that's going to be your bread and butter.
Okay, but this was only when he knew he was going to be going to America.
Yes.
Otherwise,
he was a successful opera conductor.
Right, that's right.
What does he need?
So he did that in preparation for a job in America.
Well, also was kicked out. In 1934, he was kicked out.
That's right. Yeah.
So he came to Buffalo.
Yeah.
We became very, very close friends when he moved to Boston. I was 11 by that. It was the first year that we were in Worcester that he went to Boston.
Would you say that the possible exception of your father, that from a musical point of view, I'm talking about from...
He was a great influence.
Especially on your synagogue music? Was he was he the biggest influence on you as a synagogue composer?
I would say yes.